One of the biggest problems young people face today is not the lack of opportunity, it's the opposite. There are so many options to choose from. There's tech, there are remote jobs, there are NGOs, content creation, and everyone is telling you you have to learn a skill, you need to take this course, you need to do this and that. And at some point, you start asking yourself, what exactly am I supposed to do with my life? What career path should I choose? You want to do tech, you want to go into content creation. It sounds like digital marketing is good. Or should I even go and start working with NGOs? There's just a lot going on in your mind. Sincerely, I can relate. I know what it means to be confused on which career path to take because I've been there before. This video will simplify your thinking and help you gain direction. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Veronica on Purpose. On this channel, I share valuable information on how you can level up in your career, and I also share information, resources, and opportunities for people who want to transition to the NGO or remote working sectors. So if this is what you are interested in, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, let me know in the comments so I can celebrate you because you are now in the best days of your career. Career confusion today is not like it was in the past. In the past, there were fewer career paths and people had a clear-cut professional ladder to follow. In the past, you were either a doctor, a nurse, an engineer, a lawyer, an accountant, those kind of things. But today, there are many career paths and some of them are unconventional. Today we have digital and remote careers. We have customer service experts. We have digital marketers. We have content creators, amongst many other conventional and unconventional careers. And people tend to switch career paths a lot. So a lot of people are confused on where they should go or what they should be doing in their careers. But the problem is not that you are confused. The problem is you are trying to solve confusion by sitting and just thinking about it but doing nothing. Let me give you a personal example. I'm a nurse midwife and I started my career working in the clinical area, that's in the hospital. Then I moved to working with NGOs in a remote community, caring for victims of war and armed violence. And then I moved from the remote community to another NGO working on a technical advisory role. From there, I resigned and started working remotely as an online service provider, counseling people online, and that is telemedicine. From there, I moved into content creation. I was creating content, that's written content for a website and videos for a particular YouTube channel on healthcare services. And then I moved to digital health, building chatbot conversations, or what some people will call UX writing, but this time for chatbots. And now I am a digital health project manager. So you can see that I have moved from one thing to another in my career. And I'm so sure that this is what I want to be doing at this point in my career. If it changes later on, that's it. But for now, this is where I want to be. This clarity I have now did not come from sitting down in the clinical area and thinking, oh, what do I do? Because I was not satisfied. I knew there was something more I needed to be doing, but I did not know what. I could have just sat down there and still be thinking, ah, I know that my career is beyond this clinical area, but I don't know where it is, but I'm waiting to figure it out. The clarity I have came because I moved. I started exploring different areas within my career before I knew that, okay, this is it or this is where I want to be. One thing you should know is clarity will always come in exposure and experience because clarity will give you knowledge, clarity will give you perspective, clarity will give you the experiences you need to make the decision you need to make. But if you sit at one spot and you are just thinking, oh, my life is beyond this, this is not life, I need to move forward, but you are not doing anything, you're just sitting there, you are not going to get clarity. In the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 15 years, you will still be confused on what you want to do with your career. Now, let me teach you 3 foundations of career clarity. The first foundation is your existing assets. Many people always ignore what they already have. Meanwhile, that is an asset that can be used, that can be transferred. Your assets include your education, your certifications, your previous experience, your skills, and even the networks that you have. You can use this to transition to another field. For example, I am a nurse midwife and I work in digital health. The knowledge that I leverage now is the knowledge of my nursing and midwifery education. It is still that certificate I'm using up till now. Yes, I've acquired a few more on the way, but that knowledge and that license is an asset for me in digital health. For example, if you did microbiology and you don't want to work in a lab or in the hospital, you can work in research, you can work with NGOs, you can work in public health, you can work in digital health, you can work as a health data analyst. The problem is we always limit our assets to the field that we think it should be. I'm a nurse, so my field is just in the hospital. You can do many more things beyond the hospital. If you're an accountant, you can work with NGOs as well. In the public health sector, we need accountants to manage finances. You can work in fintech, in financial technology. Even if it's not in financial technology, you can work in digital health, because even in digital health, there is finances to be managed. You can work even in the agricultural sector, because everywhere you go, any sector, they need money managers. So that is what you need to think about. How you can transfer your current assets to the sector where you are interested in. Career clarity usually starts with asking the question, what assets do I currently have that I can build on? The second foundation of career clarity is your natural strengths. Sometimes the things that come natural to you can be a pointer to where you can function optimally in your career. Ask yourself questions like, what do people often come to me for help with? Another question to ask is, what tasks come very easy for me to do than others? And what work energizes me more instead of draining me? Some people naturally excel at organizing events, building relationships with people, analyzing information and numbers, or explaining complex ideas, and so much more. These patterns can guide your career direction. For example, if someone enjoys organizing activities or organizing things, then they may be good at project management. The third foundation of career clarity is market demand, and this is very important. Not every interesting career has opportunity. And yes, it is good to pursue your passion. But if your passion cannot pay your bills yet, go for something else, and then when you have the money, you can use it to fund your passions. You have to ask yourself this question: is there a demand for this skill? Now, if there's no demand for your skill, it's not a problem. The thing is that for every passion that you have, somehow there should be one or more that there's a demand for. If there's no demand for one, there will be demand for another. Start with that one, and then you move to the one where there's no demand. But that time you've made money enough to fund that. A sustainable career sits at the intersection of what you can do, what you enjoy, and what the world needs. That's the market demand. So career clarity is not just about passion, it's about opportunity. Let me give you a small exercise. Get out a notepad and a pen or your notes app on your phone and write 3 lists. For the first list, write the skills you already have. This could be writing, this could be coordination, this could be people management, this could be data analysis, and many more. Remember to divide them into technical skills and soft skills. Technical skills are skills that you do mostly to get deliverables done, like using different tools, like data analysis is a technical skill. But soft skills are skills like communication, collaboration, team management, team building. those kind of things. So soft skills are mostly like social skills that also help in getting work done, but they are not technical skills because they don't deal with tools. For the second list, write down things you enjoy doing. This could be teaching people, organizing systems, analyzing information, or so much more. The third list, write the problems you care about and you want to contribute to solving. This could be healthcare, this could be education, it could be poverty, it could be technology. When you highlight these things, there may be more than one, and that's totally fine. When you are done writing, look at the intersection of these three lists. That's probably where your career direction is. For example, you have skills in data analysis and you enjoy analyzing information and you are interested in solving healthcare and technology problems. You are well on your way to working in the digital health technology sector as a data analyst. Simple. Now, this is the mistake you should avoid. Waiting for full clarity and direction before you start. You may never get that. You have to start from something small. And as you grow, you gain knowledge and experience, you will be able to make the decisions for your career path fully. Many career paths are discovered through movement and not overthinking. And I would like to encourage you with this. Career paths can always change. So don't have that rigid mindset that once you know this is a career path to follow, as you move and you see that you have other interests or other things that you want to do, you don't because this is my career path. No, career paths can always change and it's totally fine as far as they align with the three foundations I spoke about, especially the market demand. You're good to go. If you're currently struggling to figure out your direction, I created something for you. It's called the Career Level Up Starter Pack. It's a tool I created to help you evaluate your existing skills, identify your transferable strengths, and understand how to position yourself for better opportunities. You can find a link to this tool in my bio or the description of this video. And if you want personalized guidance, I offer one-on-one career clarity sessions where we walk through your situation and build a roadmap for you. It also comes with a free CV review. If you found this video valuable, I am so glad. Help me reach the many more people that need this information. Kindly do three things for me. Hit the like button, leave me a comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't, and you can go a step further to share this video with a friend or two. You don't know who you might just be helping their careers. One last thing, you are not too small to do big things. See you on the next video. Bye.